Greetings, Jedi, Sith, Stormtroopers, anyone. There's so many different types of people in Star Wars. I can't just narrow it down just to one. Welcome to my first Star Wars video, and may the 4th be with you all. This is a great day for Star Wars fans alike. I wanted to bring you guys a Star Wars video today. It's my first of hopefully many. I love Star Wars. I love the Black Series in particular, and that's what we're going to be looking at today. We are going to be looking at two Black Series figures, that being Black Series Hunter and Black Series Crosshair from the most recent Black Series line. They are from, of course, The Bad Batch, which had its premiere episode, should be called a movie, a premiere movie today, and it was fantastic. If you haven't checked out The Bad Batch, go do it right now on Disney Plus. And if you don't know who The Bad Batch are, you might want to go back into the season 7 of the Clone Wars and watch the first couple episodes. They're basically a group of genetically modified clones. They remind me a lot of Republic Commando. And overall, they're super fun characters, and we are getting almost all of the squad in Black Series form this year. Like I said, we have Hunter and Crosshair here already, and we are getting Wrecker and Tech on the way later this year. We have an Echo coming, but he is not Bad Batch Echo, so I'm hoping we can get a Bad Batch Echo some point soon, because that would be really, really nice. We are not going to be taking a look at the Elite Squad Clone Trooper Black Series figure today. I do have him, but he is just kind of a normal clone, and I'm planning on making a clone video later. Let's get right over to the table and take a look at Hunter and Crosshair. So we are going to start by taking a closer up look of Crosshair. Now, Crosshair here looks absolutely fantastic. As you can see, these Bad Batch figures are some of the best that have come out in 2021 so far. So here's a full 360 look at Crosshair. Despite being on the lower list of my favorites of the Bad Batch, this figure turned out phenomenal. I love the sculpting overall. I love the way he just generally looks and the aesthetic of him. That helmet also looks phenomenal. I love each of their designs, regardless, in the show, and the uniqueness of their helmets. You can see that he has a rangefinder that pops down there, allows him to snipe. He can get into some pretty good sniper poses as well. And underneath that helmet, it is removable, and you will see his face right there, and he looks lovely. I think they captured the transition from animation to figure really well with Crosshair. But we're going to pop that helmet back on just because I like that aesthetic. In terms of accessories, besides the helmet, he also gets his sniper rifle here as well, which has a great design to it. Can be a little awkward to get him to hold it just because of its shape, but it looks really cool. It is nice and long as well, so you are able to get some good sniping poses out of that. He also comes with a regular clone pistol, which is just housed in his little holster right there. And if you want a place to store the sniper rifle, if you go to his backpack here, there is, you can see a slot in it just like that. And you can plop it in whichever way you want, slide it in just like that, so it can go into his backpack. There we go, just like that. And on top of that as well, there is a post, a little peg right there on the side, and there is a little hole on the backpack here, and you can just also plug it into the back just like that. But if we're going to slot it in the back, I prefer putting it in the backpack itself. And articulation on Crosshair is pretty standard of the Black Series, particularly of the clones as of late. His head has lots of rotation. It's on kind of a double ball joint swivel type deal. His arms do go all the way around. The pauldrons move a little bit, so if you want some clearance, you got to move them out of the way. Single elbow. They've got ab, crunch, swivel, ball joint here at the legs, as well as single joint at the knee and ankle on the foot. And that is also the same for Hunter, who we are about to take a look at right now as well. And here is Hunter, who is probably my favorite member of the Bad Batch, especially after the premiere. And you can see some similar details going on here in the armor between the two. We can take a look at them here in a minute, but you see the legs are pretty similar. Torso is pretty similar with some slight differences. Helmet obviously is different because they all have helmet differences. Backpack is slightly different as well, but it still looks really, really nice. And you can see Hunter comes with a couple different accessories. Let's take a look at his face sculpt first. There it is, which captures his likeness from the show pretty well, pretty accurately. It looks really, really good. I have a hard time deciding usually how I want to display the Bad Batch figures. Usually I can't tell if I want to do helmets on or helmets off because they both look so good. And in terms of accessories here, Hunter comes with a little bit more than Crosshair. Yeah, this commando style blaster, there it goes, which looks phenomenal. He also does come with a regular clone pistol, but there's nowhere really to house it on anywhere on him, so I just have it off to the side. He also does come with a knife, which I don't believe is a vibroblade. I think it is just a regular knife, Star Wars knife, but it's got some good paint job on there. You can see the yellow detailing there. Looks really, really nice. And in terms of accessory storage, his knife just slides right into his forearm guard there. And his commando blaster can actually peg into these back slots. There's a little bit of a tab right there on the side. And you can just tab it in the backpack. I've done it before, so we'll see if we can get it. There we go. So it can peg into the back of his backpack as well. And he has all the same articulation as Crosshair, so we don't need to go into it again. But just because, let's bring Crosshair out here as well, and we can take a quick sort of comparison look at the two next to each other. You can see the legs here are identical looking pieces. Arms are pretty similar. Yep, the arms are identical molding there as well. Shoulder pauldrons obviously have a little bit of difference. The chest has some very slight differences to them, but not much. Helmets are different, obviously, and the head sculpts are different, and the back. So, guys, there we have it. That's my review of Hunter and Crosshair from the Black Series, from the Bad Batch. I hope you guys had a fantastic May the 4th. Whatever you did, whether you binged all the movies, whether you just watched Bad Batch, maybe you did some other stuff, I hope you had a great day. This is always a fantastic holiday and one of my personal favorites always. I love getting to celebrate Star Wars, and let's all celebrate Star Wars together. I have another Star Wars video in the works. It's going to be about Mandalorian Black Series figures, a ton of them. I have a clone one in mind as well. So if you're looking forward to those, go ahead and click like, hit subscribe down below for more Star Wars, Transformer, Marvel, all that kind of content. I'm gonna start making more. So that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. So you can see the legs here are pretty identical. Oh, whoops.